This is Melanie Wilkinson with York News Times, and I'm at the home of Bryan Emick. They discovered a very interesting, and I guess you could say ironic item while renovating his home. What makes it ironic, as you'll see with the story, is that Bryan is actually the circulation director for the York News Times. Bryan, why don't you tell us what happened as you're having your home renovated?
Well, the gentleman who was working on the porch had to wind up tearing up out the front and getting underneath there and everything. And while he was under there, he found this, which is a York News Times paper in a paper bag that the carrier put it in to protect it from January 10th, 1975. So it's been under my porch for 37 years, undamaged, it's still dry, and it's just a really interesting find.
It's crazy that it was delivered in the wintertime. It's been in there this entire time. It hasn't really deteriorated. And isn't it ironic that you happen to be the circulation guy for the newspaper?
That's a little weird, yeah.
Okay, well, you haven't opened it up yet to see what is in the paper. We'll do that later. So we're getting ready to take this newspaper out of the paper bag that it has been in all these years. We also found it kind of interesting that on the paper bag it actually says clean and dry. So that's obviously it did work. And taking it out, and it looks like at the time it was blizzard-like storm brings to the area. So Bryan was correct in that there was a blizzard going on at the time. The paper is yellowed, obviously. It's been there for 37 years, but it's fascinating to see what was going on at the time. Okay, well, there you have it, folks. Then I guess that means that better late than never, the York News Times is going to end up at your house. Again, this is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com.